is the reigning world darts champion. He's the world #1. His name is Michael Van Gerwen, and now he wants to make his mark in this event. In his way stands Kim Huybrechts, number 15 in the world rankings, who's never been beyond the quarter-finals in this competition. Welcome to the Civic Hall in Wolverhampton, where it's quarter-finals time in the Singer Beer Grand Slam of Darts. Dave Chisnell is through to the semis, awaiting the outcome of our next match, Michael Van Gerwen against Kim Huybrechts. Belgian Huybrechts' season so far has been a mixed bag, but he knows that on his day he can pose anybody serious problems, including Van Gerwen, whom he beat twice already this year. The Dutchman has already beaten Huybrechts 5-2 in the group stages, and his march towards a first win here in Wolverhampton seems a foregone conclusion after registering 4 wins out of 4 to reach this point. Your commentators are Wayne Mardle and Rod Stutt.
Michael Van Gerwen's tournament average is 92. And Kim Huybrechts is 95. So Huybrechts playing better than Van Gerwen up to press, despite the fact MVG beat him 5-2 in the group stage. That was largely due to some 59. very impressive finishing stats from the world champion. His last game against Terry Jenkins, 88 average from Van Gerwen. And afterwards, he was very upset, not just with his performance, but the fact that he hadn't entertained the fans, both here at Wolverhampton and those watching on Sky Sports. He was almost tearful about his performance, wasn't he?
He was. He's just not happy with the way he performs. And Michael is first and foremost an entertainer. That's the way he sees it. And he likes to show off, if you like, with his darting skills.
140.
And if he can play well,
146.
all the better. This is a good start. Treble 18 or 60. That leaves 32.
130.
Well, this leg has been a stroll in the park for the world #1.
He can wrap it up
140.
in 13 darts.
Michael, you're in
He hit double 8
16.
at the first time of asking. K14 will do, and MVG starts smoothly.
I think we'll see a more concentrated Michael Van Gerwen against Terry Jenkins. He was kind of berating himself a lot, nearly every leg. And with that, you can lose concentration, but you've just got to let the bad ones go and punish the mistakes of your opponent. First 180.
Netherlands against Belgium, battle of the low countries, battle of the high scorers though. Coming higher than the scores that Huybrechts is piling up at the moment.
140.
Halves his score, well on the way to levelling up the match.
57. Kim Huybrechts 140.
Oh yes, double 16.
108.
Well, it's a funny old way to go, but each to their own. He's miles in front. He can do what he likes.
Well, not the
96.
PDC approved route.
32.
The roadmap leads to double 16, and there he goes. Very good leg from Kim Huybrechts. 13 darts, and it's 1-1. A pleasing start.
Michael threw 12 darts in that leg and was nowhere near a finish. His scoring in this event has been off.
97.
Against Darren Webster, he hit 57 more than I've ever seen him hit before, and that was a low 20, low 19 and an 18. You start trying to chase the trebles around the board, you're going to struggle. Oh, hello! That's better, isn't it?
136.
Wow, switches away. Fair enough. Still leaves the 2-dart finish.
44 could have been 50.
Michael Van Gerwen, 50.
He won't go for the bullseye.
Games on the third leg.
He's
Michael
ignited.
Van Gerwen. Fourth leg, it's Kim to throw first.
The world
Game on.
champion.
Kim Huybrechts is at 5 140s already. Sorry, 6.
140.
That's incredible.
Well, it's 5 more than Michael Van Gerwen.
81.
Huybrechts is averaging 116. We're only in the 4th leg of the match, so won't stay there, but it certainly shows the blistering nature of his start.
Yeah, I predict the average will drop a bit as well.
140.
Positively clairvoyant.
Tell you what, this is incredible stuff.
140.
Isn't it just? Michael Van Gerwen averaged 121.86 in a 6-0 obliteration of Steve Beaton in Championship League darts in October 2012. Dozen darts thrown from Kim Huybrechts, so every chance of another 13-dart leg.
Kim is Mervyn King-like in his quest to leave 32.
100. Kim Huybrechts, 32.
Definitely his favourite double. And he's normally lethal on it.
Games on the fourth leg. Kim Huybrechts. Fifth leg, it's Michael to throw first. Game on.
Well, it's difficult to believe that Kim Huybrechts can play any better than this. So the only
100.
negative, if there is one, for Huybrechts and his supporters is that if he's playing this well, he's not in front. What will happen if he drops off?
99.
And Michael doesn't seem to be firing on all cylinders as yet. Uncanny.
51.
Michael, for me, just doesn't look tight enough. Just seems to be lacking an edge. Don't know what it is. He's got to find it, though, because if Kim carries on, oh my, could be in trouble. Kim Huybrechts is a former Players' Championship runner-up. 2012, lost to Phil Taylor. Lost in the final of the World Cup. 2013 with his elder brother, Ronnie.
98.
So he's been in major finals, so a quarter-final won't bother him.
Kim Huybrechts, 170.
Well, we've seen this already today from Dave Chisnell. Saw it from James Wade yesterday and Robbie Green earlier in the tournament. 3-170 so far this week.
Important shot coming up. Moving over to the left. It's not easy, this.
60.
Hit the wrong side of the dart.
36.
Chance.
Take the lead for the first time. And in it goes. Kim Huybrechts with 2 14-dart legs and a 13-dart leg has the early advantage over the world champion. The business-like Belgium leads MVG 3 legs to 2.
Welcome back to the Civic Hall here in Wolverhampton. Look at that. Kim Huybrechts leads Michael Van Gerwen, the world #1 and world champ, by 3 legs to 2. Kim Huybrechts is averaging 111.24. He's playing superbly well. 5 legs gone. He's hit 4 tons, 8 140s and a 180. If he carries on like that, there is only one winner.
Huybrechts started the match as a 9-2
97.
underdog. He has the darts here to establish a 4-2 early advantage.
140. 180.
Another. Incredible from Kim. He's just found his range. He will dip. You feel, well, that's more or less guaranteed.
140.
But at the moment, he is relentless.
140. Kim Huybrechts, 84.
This for an 11 dart leg, wants double 12. In it goes. This is a blistering start from the brilliant Belgian.
7th leg is Michael to throw first. Game on. 57.
Well, I did mention, didn't I, against Darren Webster, how MVG was trying to hunt the trebles down, switching around the board, and he got himself in trouble in that game, and he's getting himself in trouble again. But that's mainly because of Kim's brilliance.
140.
Well, back in January at the World Cup, they played in the singles in the quarter-final. Belgium against the Netherlands. The Netherlands won. But in the singles, Kim Huybrechts beat Michael Van Gerwen 4 legs to 2 from 2-0 behind with an average of 106.76. And he was throwing exactly like this for those final 4 legs. He just obliterated Van Gerwen.
48.
And this has a similar feel, but this is a much longer match.
Don't forget, MVG, the world number 1, world champion, players champion, World Cup holder, Grand Prix holder, European Championship winner. He holds all those trophies. This would be a major upset. Kim's only got to win 12 more legs.
97. Michael Huybrechts, 156.
Well, he's probably as surprised as I am because all 3 of those looked like they were going in and none of them did. Well, he's going to get a shot at Bull, surely. For 5-2!
Gives on the 7th leg, Kim Huybrechts.
He's not missing.
8th leg is Kim.
Michael Van Gerwen must be thinking, you can't carry on.
Game on.
The head-to-head between these two is quite surprising because Michael Van Gerwen leads 7-6.
140.
And Kim is only ranked number 15 in the world, so
180.
second for MVG. Is Kim one of those players that Michael struggles against? Is Van Gerwen one of those players that
95.
Kim feels inspired against?
99.
The possibility of a 9 dart leg briefly flickered across our mind. Van Gerwen has had 4 televised 9 dart finishes. The most recent of those just a few weeks ago at the European Championship against Raymond van Barneveld.
94.
Good last start.
129.
Well, he hit the 57 in the first start of combination last throw. That leaves the bullseye again.
104.
He just looks so likely, doesn't he?
128.
The likely lad. And Gerwen will not get a shot at Bull. Huybrechts
92.
to clean up 25. Looks focused. Now that is an awkward lie. Well, he puts it in from everywhere. You feel he could stand on the balcony and still land a double. 6-2. That's 5 legs on the trot.
59.
As a player, when you're playing someone that puts himself in a bit of a pickle like that, you're thinking, well, the odds are in my favour. And when you don't get a shot and you go further behind,
60.
you start to doubt yourself. Is it my night? The good thing in Michael Van Gerwen's favour is the fact that it's such a long format. There will be peaks and troughs in this game.
Well, in the last game we saw that staggering contest between Chisnell and Brown. Brown led 8-2 and eventually was somehow reeled in by a rallying Chisnell, who won 16-14. He did not lead until the 29th leg of that match. But Huybrechts here is throwing beautifully. Beautifully.
180. Michael 122.
Treble 19. Tops now.
Gives on the 9th
This is a
leg.
drama of a match.
10th leg is Kim to throw first. Game on.
Now this is a match. A
96.
real match. The highest quality. High speed, high octane, tungsten.
Van Gerwen has found his form. The last 3 legs have been stunning.
100.
He's on the 9 again, looking for the 60.
40.
Oh, from the possibility of a 9-dart leg to the possibility of losing it. Yeah, Huybrechts is really on here. The hurricane is blowing very, very hot. This is the kind of form he was showing
140.
just over a year ago. And then has hit a real tepid spell, but when he throws like this, you're mystified as why
97.
he hasn't won a big pot.
Yeah, it's quite incredible, isn't it? He's won 3 times on tour, but his TV form, his big stage form this year has been, well, it's been somewhat poor. Double 16. Kim Huybrechts is 7 legs to 3 up on Michael Van Gerwen. He has it all to do as Kim is averaging 110. Can MVG stop the hurricane?
Kim Huybrechts has taken control of his quarter-final against Michael Van Gerwen with a hail of high scores and a flurry of 14 and 13 dart legs, giving the world champion plenty to ponder.
Michael Van Gerwen beat Kim Huybrechts in the group, and he also beat him in the group here last year. So he's 2 for 2 at the Grand Slam over Kim Huybrechts. It's got to be said, it's looking unlikely it's going to be 3 for 3. He needs to put a spurt on in this session. Got to win this mini session of 5 legs, otherwise it's going to be hard, isn't it? He's just carrying on. He's carrying on, carrying on.
Well, a 7th appearance at the Grand Slam for Michael Van Gerwen. He has never won this big prize. He was runner-up in 2012. And let's be frank, he's playing his best darts of the week by some considerable margin, Michael Van Gerwen, and yet Huybrechts is putting the cleaners through him at 7-3. 110 Huybrechts. My goodness.
140.
And that's after 10 legs. This is a good spell. It's not even a spell, it's the best part of the match.
140.
Relentless.
127.
Treble 17. That is poor. Should not be going anywhere near the 3. You make sure the 17 first.
164.
This would punish MVG.
Well, even though Huybrechts has missed it, he's left it more than handy, and so he's asking a question here of the world champ. Can you, Michael? Can you, Michael? He cannot. Forced the error, in my opinion.
Unnecessary pressure. Just can't see him missing. His doubling is brilliant. His scoring is sensational. 111 average.
Well, at the start of this match, Michael Van Gerwen was a 7-1 on favourite. Huybrechts was 9-2. Kim Huybrechts is now favourite to win. 11 legs in. He's halfway to the winning post.
57.
Huybrechts is now the favourite. But we saw in the first game, Wayne, being halfway to the winning post is not at the winning post.
100.
Indeed. Another 5 to Van Gerwen, 4 to Kim Huybrechts. 9 already in the 12th leg. Look at those scores. It's the sheer consistency of Kim Huybrechts. Van Gerwen's averaging 104, and he's being outplayed.
100.
He's averaging 105, and he's won less than a third of the legs played. What on earth? What on earth is going on here? Tell you what's going on. Kim Huybrechts is playing the match of his life. Another. The ball.
119.
Well, that's what Michael's had to take out, really, to have chances of winning legs, because Kim has now got 2 darts at a double. Double 9 now. That was unlucky. A let-off for MVG.
First time he's shown any frailty on a finish. Tops. Big dart, big miss. Big miss, and you would have thought, you've got the feeling that Van Gerwen would take that out and it might turn the tide.
Double 9. Oh my, look at this, 9-3. Keegan Brown stormed off in the last match, didn't he? 57, chasing around the board yet again. Kim straight in there. What a performance. This is absolutely incredible.
10 180s, 5 apiece. Huybrechts has backed it up with more ton 40s than the world champ. In you go!
What a performance from Kim Huybrechts. 2 180s followed by a big 20. Treble 20 leaves 36.
65.
This is against the throw as well. Doubly important.
96.
Kim Huybrechts' form has been in and out, to say the least, all year, but come October, he started to find it. And he's made a real mess of this.
40.
And
148.
the last 2 months have been very, very good for him. Another one from Van Gerwen. What a steal this would be!
120.
Kim Huybrechts never had a TV9 dart leg. He won't be worrying about that here. He's looking to go from 9 to 10 legs. 10-3 to Kim Huybrechts. Well, this is an absolute toweling at the moment. This is just a relentless barrage. I mean, this is like watching Phil Taylor.
140.
This is a Taylor-like performance, littered with high scoring and clinical finishing.
It is. We say Taylor-esque for,
96.
well, not very often, because you don't get performances like this very often.
Yep. Well, when Phil Taylor throws like this, we say typical Taylor.
100.
This is just breathtaking from Huybrechts.
That's why he's winning. Look at that, it's not good enough from MVG.
108.
That was, but those double stats are not. When your opponent is scoring like Kim Huybrechts and hitting doubles at 56%, you're always going to be in trouble.
They got to the quarterfinals here last year. Kim Huybrechts, Adrian Lewis beat, but after that, 6 televised events and not got beyond the last 16. Not got beyond the last 16. And here is a man throwing like this. You'd think he'd won 6 televised events.
60. Michael, you require 85.
And one of those events, there was only 16 men in it.
67.
And Gerwen can't hit that. He'll, well, on most normal Friday nights, you'd expect to be back. This is not a normal Friday night. This is not a normal Kim Huybrechts. This is a man on fire.
I can't believe what I'm watching. Incredible, Michael, isn't it? He can't believe what the Belgian is doing to him. He's giving him an absolute pasting.
60.
Sometimes it's not your night, but Michael Van Gerwen is playing well. If Kim goes off the boil just a tad, you've got to feel that Michael can clean up somewhat.
Well, he can, but the thing is, he's got to go off the boil very quickly, Huybrechts, because even if he started throwing some sort of mediocre average of 90 stuff from now, and he'll win the odd leg on his throw, he's only got to win 5 more legs here. And he's not throwing mediocre darts. There's no sign of a let-up.
121.
Michael was behind Kim then when the first 2 60s went in, and he literally shook his head in disbelief. Look at the match betting. Amazing. 6-1 Van Gerwen. When was the last time he was 6-1 for when the opponent was 5 legs away from winning?
Dear, oh dear.
140.
Oh, just when you think you've seen it all. Well, Huybrechts here could be forgiven for thinking he's in the middle of a wonderful dream, but it's actually happening up there. Another. No. So 120, well, I mean, you might as well. It's almost a gimme the way he's throwing.
Well, that just sums it up, doesn't it? Needed the treble 20 and it fell out. Treble 20 needed. This is going to go. You know it's going to go. It had nowhere else. It was always going to happen. 12-3. Kim Huybrechts is having an absolute perler of an evening. Needs 4 more legs for a place in the semi-final. He's pumped. Van Gerwen is in trouble.
Welcome back to an incredible night of arrows at the Wolves Civic. Kim Huybrechts is averaging 108 and doing a darting demolition job on the world champion. Van Gerwen, he's 12-3 down to Kim Huybrechts. He lost the world match play final to Phil Taylor 18-9, but he could lose this match by as much as 13 legs. It would be his heaviest defeat in a leg play situation of his darting career.
And he's averaging 102.
Yeah. And that's what he's going to tell himself.
134.
Both players have been averaging these kind of figures for the whole night. Now, can Huybrechts see the job through?
140.
You see the leg averages, some stratospheric stuff from Kim Huybrechts.
96.
But it's hardly dross from Van Gerwen, is it?
15 legs played. 107 average from Kim, 103 from Michael. That really is darts of the highest order. The doubling from Kim has been better. That's why he's leading by a country mile.
And there the emphasis. 3 times as good on the doubles. Kim Huybrechts. 18 leaves tops.
138.
I was going to say, he'll be back for that, but there's no guarantee. Huybrechts has had a 142, a 126, a 120. And he was a couple of darts away from a 145.
Michael, you're at 140.
Well, that deserved to go in. The first 2 were thrown very well indeed.
17 leg is Michael to throw first.
The comeback's got to start somewhere. Why not in the last leg? Well, you're right in what you said, Rodder.
59.
A few legs ago about Kim, a year or so ago, was threatening to do this kind of thing, wasn't he? And I know he's had some kind of family heartache and everything else. Maybe he's over that now as best as he can be. And he's just concentrating on his darts.
139.
Kim Huybrechts has just dropped a little bit, but as I mentioned, he can afford to lose 2 or 3 legs. Oh, well, there you are. He had about 2 visits off. It's back on. At the 30th of the night.
139.
2 games of darts, the highest quality and the highest drama.
58.
It's not bad, is it? 30 maxes on an evening. Looking for to set up, but
89.
nearly made a mess of it. It would be typical if Kim would hit a huge one now to put Michael under pressure.
100.
Only a ton.
75.
Great dart, leaves double 12, 2 in hand, only needs 1. And Michael Van Gerwen in 14 darts has closed the gap to 12-5.
Game on.
This is great stuff. The world champion coming off the canvas.
60.
In all honesty, When it was 12-3 at the break, he thought that the towel might come in from any lesser player, but not from the champ.
139.
Michael knows that if he can find a rich vein of form, he can reel off 4 or 5 legs in a matter of minutes. So
78.
he's just worried about his own game. But if he can be on when Kim is just starting to wane, could we have one of the most amazing comebacks ever?
Well, the last 2 sessions of darts, mini sessions before this, finished 9-1 to Huybrechts, 4-1 and 5-0. So far this one has gone 2-0 to Van Gerwen and looking like 3-0. Crowd in the game now, even after that loose visit by Van Gerwen. Crowd in the match.
When Van Gerwen has slipped up, this man has been there to punish him.
140. I feel you require 146.
Brilliant performance by the pair of them. Well, he needed a 54 to leave 32. A chance now to hold throw. 60. Treble 18. Now starting to miss. Van Gerwen cannot afford to miss.
Missed this combo earlier in the match. Double 8 now. Missed it again.
40.
Missed it again. And when you're this far behind, you can't afford any mistakes. Unlucky. Now double 4.
53. Michael, you require 8.
Is this the tide of change? There's another leg. Wow, he says. Kim's saying no, surely not. Kim Huybrechts still needs 4 legs. That's a lot, especially when you're playing the world champ. And when you are playing, or you have been playing so well, and you go off the boil, it can be frightening when you start to lose it. You're thinking, I cannot let this lead go, can I?
Van Gerwen, capable of darts to send your head spinning like a merry-go-round. He did it to Phil Taylor in the Players' Championship last year.
59.
The power didn't know whether it was Christmas Day or bonfire night. Here, he's looking at the 9. He winces.
140.
But he knows there are bigger fish to fry here because he's looking to close a monumental gap. To remind you, Kim Huybrechts led this darts match by 12 legs to 3 at the last interval. Soon it'll be 12-7. Don't you worry about that.
Well, what Michael can't do is what he just did with the last dart there, just threw it nonchalantly at the bullseye and missed. It's no good for the confidence.
12 score.
This leg should have been wrapped up and he knows it. Cannot start mucking around when you're finding a bit of form, when you're behind especially.
140.
Huybrechts leaves maximum break. Van Gerwen looking to hold and does. It's now 12-7. Huybrechts has the darts. What's going through the Hurricane's head?
96.
Is he telling himself he's 5 in front, don't panic? Or is he thinking, I was 9 in front, what's going on here? What sort of thing is happening here?
He's saying to himself, don't panic.
100.
Kim, odds-on favourite for this leg now. Needs a treble.
57.
Oh, chance.
Huybrechts has not found a score of any significance in this leg, but Van Gerwen has not been able to take any kind of advantage, never mind full advantage, and that is the visit Huybrechts had been searching for.
Must to at least a 140. Well, that's a bit better than a 140. That's his 9th. He can't, can he? Oh, this would hurt Michael Van Gerwen. Another ton-plus finish sees Kim Huybrechts go 13 legs to 7 in front. What an amazing game. What an amazing standard.
100.
This is absolutely amazing. Kim Huybrechts still got 3 legs to win.
180.
Incredible amount of 180s.
174.
Incredible amount of 174s. My God. The treble's not big. The treble is not big. Oh, go on, Kim. This will be for a 9-darter. He's already missed the 141 once. He's not going to miss it this time, is he?
Would be his first. On the telly. Double 12 for the crowning glory. The brilliant Belgian has nailed the 9. Oh my. Oh my, what a display this is.
Well, you can't say it wasn't coming. The form he has shown in this match has been nothing like what Kim Huybrechts has shown before on the big stage, and it's against the best player in the world. He's now 2 legs away from a place in the semi-final, and he's in again!
Shades of MVG at the Worlds. You remember the near back-to-back 9 2 years ago. He got 1, he missed the double for the second. This is madness. Rubbish, man. Give the game up. Oh, he must feel that he's buzzing so much his heart could come out of his chest. How does he keep himself under control, Wayne?
Well, I think he already has. I think the 180 to follow the 9-darter was it. He just kept it all going. I think he knows that how well he's playing. Why should he go off the boil? 21 legs in, and he's still averaging 105. Michael Van Gerwen has got to consider himself a bit unfortunate that he's walked into Kim Huybrechts playing like this. This is just great to watch. Look at this. Michael needs to take out 206 just to win a leg.
54. Kim Huybrechts 24.
For 15-7. He knows where double 12 is, all right. Kim Huybrechts is 8 up with 9 to play.
99.
He knows that he will have match darts. Whether it be this leg, the next, the one after that. There cannot be an entire, complete capitulation of sorts where he doesn't have a dart at the match within the next 9. Surely!
Well, top quality professional sportsmen all have some days and nights when nothing goes wrong and everything goes exactly how you want it, and Huybrechts is having one of those.
174.
Everything he touches turns to gold.
140.
But it's the timing of everything as well. It's been just one perfect evening.
54.
Kim Huybrechts knows that he has the darts in the next leg. For him, it's all about the next leg.
Michael, you require 40. Gives on the 23rd leg, Michael Van Gerwen.
Well, he doesn't look pleased, Michael,
Game on.
and so he shouldn't.
57.
Only. The match, in Michael's mind, is effectively over. But what he's just got to do is carry on and see if Kim cannot cross the line. You don't get the feeling that's going to happen, do you? 11 180s now.
140.
And still he continues.
129.
He'll do well to sleep tonight, Kim Huybrechts. His brain will be buzzing, replaying every moment of this magical match.
92.
Michael will do well to sleep as well. He'll be up all night tossing and turning. Treble 20.
59.
For a place in the semi-finals. 16. Double top.
36.
Well, he's missed one.
You require 114.
Double 18, went single for double, and he's got it. He's got it. And he prolongs the match, and he has a look at Kim Huybrechts and says, I'm still here. I'm still playing. Could have been shaking hands had Huybrechts hit tops. He didn't. Game goes on. Van Gerwen needs 6 on the trot.
The crowd have already been part of one special game between Chisnall and Brown. They want this to go to the last leg. Michael's trying to make it last a bit longer, isn't he? He's livened up.
Well, Michael Van Gerwen has almost caught Huybrechts in terms of averages. There was a biggish gap for much of the match. Huybrechts has come down a little bit, fair enough. Couldn't keep averaging 112 for the whole game. Ball?
60.
Well, that's strange. Strange. But at this stage, desperate times call for desperate measures.
100. Michael require 25.
Will it matter? Double 8. No is the answer. Michael Van Gerwen has made double figures. Don't forget, he was 12-3 down.
At 12-3, he was in danger of suffering the biggest humiliation of his darts career in terms of the margin of victory. He's at least made it respectable, but that might be all now as Huybrechts hits his 12th maximum of the match.
100.
Go on, Kim, and again. And again.
140.
So close.
Only Phil Taylor has hit 2 9-darters in the same match, that Premier League final against James Wade.
140.
Gonna win. Wrap it up in style. So we'll hit 140, 180, 140 in this leg. That was poor. But he's fine, he's miles in front.
57. Kim you require 139.
He can't go out now. Well, treble 20 leaves tops. And that's
99.
ideal. So Huybrechts now knows he's 1 dart away from a wonderful win. Possibly the best of his darting life.
40 points away from a place in the semi-finals of the Grand Slam of Darts 2014.